side of the ball. They've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Going for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Falls down, incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Graham here from the shotgun. Buying time to his left. And past the 4.
As the play broke down, didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his outplay.
Already, and another 1st and 10. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3.
Graham going to set up to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That goes for a gain of 31.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Out of the shotgun, Graham. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in
end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker now to add the point after. Tucker now. Offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow looking to pass. And now here is another interception. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since
it happened. The guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. Now Graham to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Tight end right. 3 down. 11 Thomas.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more.
And it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it.
The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
Moving inside the 20.
And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seahawks. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
It's pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. They'll drop to throw. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. An inside run with Lynch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 9 yards on the carry there, and that will be the final play of quarter number 3. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they separate. And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On 3rd down, Archer. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. They'll run with Lynch, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Watch twins. 11 MT. 12.
They're going to look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Does the big boy have the juice? And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner, hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. The Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
High throw, but the catch is made. And they rally quickly defensively after the grab, but he gets it to the 42. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now Burrow on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there. Don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Ed Too-Tall Jones, his second sack of the night. The Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 16. Under pressure, they got him again. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Graham will throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Graham. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
It's on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Hey, turn it up. 11.
They'll set up a throw.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here.
That is caught.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the...
Thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Lynch up the middle. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They go up the middle with Lynch. There he goes, left side.
He may go.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as over. We're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And that one hits the ground incomplete. So now just 4 ticks left in this one. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up, officially over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.